This next posture break that we're going to work on is extremely simple in nature, and not everybody's going to be able to do it comfortably because we have different body types. There's some people who have trouble sitting up fully regardless of their body type, and there's some people who have a much thicker body type and it's just very hard for them to sit up. So I wanted to mention that because I'm a realist in regards to certain techniques working for certain people. I have the ability to sit up fairly easily. Russ has the ability to sit up fairly easy, but not everybody's going to be able to do that, and that's where we have to switch to different type of particular posture breaks as well. And this is what I'm talking about. Basically, essentially, what this is Russ has his posture, but his hands are like around my, close to my hip line, or my diaphragm area. And this is extremely common, whether he's grabbing my pants or he's not grabbing my pants, right? This is gi, no gi situations. It's very common for people to teach putting the hands in this area, especially two hands, one hand, whatever. But lots of times it's very common to have two hands because it teaches, whoever's teaching it believes, and I say believe because I don't believe in doing this, all right, that's a whole nother topic. But they believe that it helps them get their elbows in more, it helps them flare out so they can open up the legs. However, if you have somebody who has the body type and the ability to sit all the way up, which is a very, very large amount of individuals in the grappling world, they can still sit up because there's nothing blocking them from actually sitting up. So when I'm here like this and he has his hands down lower, I can still sit up and grab his head here. And then I can still work to get his posture. And at that point, when his elbows are inside, it doesn't really do much of anything. If anything, lots of times it's gonna possibly put them in like a slight wrist lock. Honestly, because when you have the people, we just turn this way here. When you have somebody who has their hands down low on your hips here, and it doesn't stop your chest from sitting up here. So when I can still come up, and if you notice, his hands are starting to bend. So if I just did a quick switch to his elbow instead, I can quickly go for a wrist lock on him. And some people you're going to end up wrist locking just by doing this particular posture break. In general, you're going to hit them with surprise wrist locks on them. So when they have their hands down low by the diaphragm, which is extremely common, and I don't think it should be common, all right, like I said, that's a whole nother video, it doesn't stop them from being able to sit up on you. That's why I don't do this anymore. So when I come here, boom, I grab the head, now I pull the person down. At this point, he can keep his elbows in all day. He could flare his elbows out into my thighs. And it's not going to do much of anything if I have his posture broken. He needs to get his posture back. And it's not hard for me to just pull his elbow out and be like, okay, I don't want you to do this anymore. So basically, essentially all you're doing is sitting up. Now, as you're sitting up, you can be driving your legs in as well because we still apply those different things. So when I'm here like this, right, I can drive my knees forward. You should always be driving your knees forward as you sit up and driving your hips down because it helps you create more power in your posture breaking and helps drive them down forward. And with that, if you have your hips up in the beginning, it's going to make your life even easier as well. So in that way I can work to break his posture in that manner. That's just a simple way. Some people, like I said, some people aren't going to be able to do it, and you might need to resort to different tactics in regards to breaking the posture. But for me, if I see somebody has their hands down low on my hips, I skip everything else and I just go directly to sitting up because I'm basically saying you're not doing anything to stop from me sitting up. They're basically not breaking my ability to posture up, and I'm taking advantage of that. So play around with this. If you have any questions or comments, post below. Peace.